So in this video today, we are making food for goats. So we have just gone into the maize field. We have just picked up everything that remained behind after harvesting. So those are the things that we have taken in. We've collected them from the farm, and then we are just running them through our grinding mill to crush them up so that we'll be able to mix them with the hay and the actual maize so that we can come up with some salt and molasses so that we can come up with a nutritional feed for our goats. So this is feeding the goats is probably the biggest expense in terms of the farming operations. And as mentioned, this is a new farm and we are just learning as we are going. So now they've taken the maize on the actual cobs, and then you just load them into the grinding mill and we just grind everything. So you see when they load them in there, it actually comes out very crushed, and the idea is to actually put a bag there just to collect everything so that we eliminate waste. So when loading the grinding mill, one has to be careful not to use their fingers and use a stick like you see, because you can actually get hurt. The last thing that we are loading in there is grass hay that we collected. This is one of the first things that we did when we thought about farming goats. We just collected as much hay as we could. So this is the hay that we collected, baled and kept. So this is what we are now using to crush, to also add to the feeds that we're going to give our goats. So this is just grass that we're using. So it's important not to load so much. You just load it in sizable chunks. So this is after. So that is crushed maize. And this is the crushed maize remnants. And this is everything now in Harare at the lab for analysis. So for analysis, we've used a company called Ag Labs. These are all the services that they offer, and they're able to actually assess the nutritional value of the food that you would like to give the goats. So the basic idea is once we know the nutritional value, after the analysis, we are able to add or subtract items depending on the recommendations of the nutritionist. So this will enable us to make feeds for our goats, feeds that are specific to the particular goats, like pregnant, lactating goats, and kids. So we'll be able to vary the mixtures according to the recommendations that we get. So that's crushed hay. Crushed maize. And crushed maize again. So thank you for watching. These are the diaries of